What's up, people? So, I've been wanting to make this video for a while. So a couple of months ago, I heard on the radio one evening on the way home from work that there was going to be this something called the Trump Unity Bridge coming to kind of my area. And so what they said was that the guy was going to be coming to Bob's Big Boy in Toluca Lake, Burbank area. And so I decided to go check it out. And basically what this guy's deal is that, and sorry I don't remember his name, but he's driving around the whole country and trying to spread a message of unity, and just kind of saying that, hey, if we're going to have dialogue about Trump or about whatever's going on in the country, like, let's just be kind about it. Let's be loving about it. Let's let's at least come together over the fact that we all are Americans and that we all live in the same country, and at least just show some respect for the president. Which I don't think is a bad message at all. It shouldn't be an offensive message to anybody. So that's basically all the guy's trying to do, I guess. So I get there, and Bob's Big Boy on that night, that was a Friday night, I believe. Yeah, Friday night. And Bob's Big Boy has like a classic car night where everybody brings their classic cars and shows them off and everything. It's a pretty cool thing. And so I went, and that's what was going on. Everybody's cars are around, and this guy with the Trump Unity Bridge rolls in, right? And I think a lot of people kind of didn't know what to expect or didn't know what was going on or whatever, but the reaction was peaceful. It was, there was nobody starting trouble, really. I mean, some people kind of said some stuff here and there or whatever, but it wasn't really a big scene. And basically, it was a peaceful situation. I ended up talking to some people there. I found some fellow Trump supporters there. Stood around and talked to them for a little while. There was one guy that drove through the area blasting a song that was saying F Donald Trump, and mostly people just watched him go by. A couple of people kind of challenged him a little bit and sang along that they love Trump and that kind of thing. So, but other than that, that was the most unruly thing that happened. Then so I'm talking to these folks there, and found out that this guy was going to bring his Trump Unity Bridge the following day to Hollywood Boulevard, which I thought that was a little scary, but he wanted to bring it right down to, I guess, the area where Trump's Hollywood star is. And so I decided to go check that out too. Now, real quick, I wanted to say something about the first night. Like I said, I met some other people, and at one point there was about 5 of us standing in a circle just talking, and we were all Trump supporters. And the interesting thing is you hear that all Trump supporters are white, older males, and they're racist, and they're this and that and whatever. And, in this group of 5 people, I was the only white person there. There was me, there was a black gentleman, there was a Brazilian gentleman, there was a half Hispanic, half Jewish gentleman, and there was an Armenian gentleman. All right, and these were all just good American folks. They were all American citizens. Some of them had come from other countries, but were now citizens of America, the United States of America, that is. And so I just thought that was an interesting contrast to what you hear in the media. And all of us were getting along just fine and didn't have a problem with race or anything like that. So then fast forward to the following day, which was Saturday, Hollywood Boulevard. I went down there. Also a peaceful event. There was a little bit of rowdiness here and there. There was people that didn't like the display. But there were also people there that were in support. And the interesting thing was there was some conversations here and there, and I think that's what the gentleman who brought the float or brought the Trump Unity Bridge was trying to accomplish. It was wanting people to have conversations and friendly conversations. And so there were some of those. There were some, maybe somewhat heated conversations, but, I saw some respectful conversations going on. But mostly what I saw on the side of those that were opposing Trump and the display that was going on is mostly you just heard people yell out, F Trump, F you, to the guy and his Trump Unity Bridge, and just would yell something like that and walk by. Which, I mean, if you got a case against Trump, it would be really good to use some real words and describe your side of the story. If you're going to call Trump a racist, which was another thing people were yelling, at least have some evidence, at least have some reason for saying such a thing. Because there was nothing but peaceful things being said from the gentleman who brought the Trump Unity Bridge and from anybody who was with him. There was nothing but kindness being shown and just saying, hey, this is our president, we're proud of him. Let's get along. Let's get over it. He's the president and he's still the president and he's still gonna be the president unless some big thing happens. So let's move on and get on with our lives and maybe Trump is actually doing something good. Let's take an honest look and see what's really going on. Because the media is not telling us what's really going on. I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist or anything, but through this whole thing from the campaign until now, the media has told a lot of half-truths and a lot of quoting Trump out of context and a lot of just flat-out lies. You can't trust what the media says these days at all. It's like really pretty bad. So, that's all the message that was being given from the people was just a message of peace. And but it was met with the other side saying F you and F Trump and everything like that. I mean, it's just, to be honest, like to look at that, everyone's calling Trump and his supporters hateful, but the only hate that was coming was from the other side. That's the only hate that I saw. And that's, I think, pretty typical of what's actually going on in our country right now. I guess that's about it for me on this one. Everybody definitely pray for the country and get out there and vote red for these midterms. God bless you. See ya.